Wow, wow, wow. Welcome to one of the most powerful courses you will ever in your life have the opportunity to learn. Something so amazing, something so profound, something that will bring an end to your search in your trading career. So, I just want to introduce myself to you. My name is Henry Babs. I am the one that is in charge of just candlesticks, and this course is about giving you a mastery of candlestick trading. So I call this course Candlestick Mastery Course. By the time you are done with this course, you will be able to beat your chest and say, I have found the last place for my search. And if you are already a trader that is already profitable, I want to assure you that at the end of this course, you will be able to say you have improved in your trading. And if you are a novice, you will be able to learn everything that is needed to be learned, and you will be able to come to a point where you begin to dish out money the way other traders are dishing out. So let me let you know in this course the things you are going to learn. First and foremost, in this course, you are going to be learning about how to use candlesticks to predict the direction of the market. You use candlestick to predict the direction of the market. So first and foremost, I love to write direction of the market. Okay. Candlestick will help you to predict the direction. You know, in trading, direction is the very first thing you need to know. You need to know where the market is going. Now, when we talk about direction, this direction is in different areas or different time frame. Now, we have the swing traders or the institutional traders that are putting a trade for a monthly cycle. Okay. Now, this is very powerful because what this course is going to teach you is going to give you, arm you, equip you with the knowledge and skill to be able to predict the direction for a month using monthly candlestick. What that means is that when you are looking at the monthly candle, you use it to predict the next month candle. So you get into a trade for a month and you allow the trade to run for a whole month. So it gives you that direction. So you can use that direction to get your monthly direction. Okay, monthly direction. At the same time, if you want to go with weekly, you can also go into a weekly candlestick to predict the next week. And you can go for daily to predict daily direction. For those who are daily traders, all you need to do, wait for the close of the candle at the end of the day, and you use certain things that we're going to be teaching you here to predict the next day candle. Just like I said, you use the same thing to predict the next week candle. You also use the same thing to predict the next month candle, meaning you just wait for the end of the month. When a monthly candle closes, you can use it to predict the next month candle. So this is one of the things you are going to be learning in this course. Also, the it is so interesting that this course, and because of the uniqueness of how it is, we will also teach you here how you can have one of the most powerful things you many traders desire in trading, which is called risks to reward. Okay, your risks to reward in trading. Now, our risk to reward here is always very high, very high. And the reason you are going to learn all of that in this course. So this course is fully packaged in such a way that you will be able to learn. We are not talking about, we know that you can have 1-to-1. It's okay if your win ratio is very high. You can have 1-to-3, which is very powerful. But here we teach you how you can take trade, and you'll be looking into 1-to-10 risk to reward, 1-to-20 risk to reward, and even 1-to-90. Sometimes we have seen that. For instance, if you are taking a longer trade, maybe weekly, monthly, you can have all of this. So this course teaches you how to enjoy a very high risk to reward ratio. Now, why is that possible for us? it leads me to one of the things you are going to be learning in this course. In this course, you are going to be learning what is called an entry candle. One thing that many people don't understand is that it doesn't matter how a movement in the market is. It doesn't matter how low the market has gone. It doesn't matter how high the market has gone. One thing is sure is that there will be what is called the last candle. There will be the last candle. And this last candle, it could even be in 1 minute. Of course, in 1 minute, you will have the last 1 minute candle. You can have the last 2 minutes candle. We can have the last 5 minutes candle. So this course is going to teach you how to look into a larger picture of the market, and we go in for the almost, won't you say the last candle, because we use some confirmation, but it teaches you something that is so unique about entry. This entry on a very amazing time frame. And that is why we have the opportunity and the audacity to let you know that you can have a very high risk to reward. Now, this entry is so very unique, is so powerful, but we teach you all of that in this course. Now, with that entry, it takes me to another point that we are going to get across to you in this course. What we are going to equip you with in this course, it is one of the powerful things that actually result into a very high risk to reward, which is your stop loss. Your stop loss. Okay? Now, a lot of times traders can know the direction, the traders can have a very good entry, but sometimes they don't know where the market is likely not to going to reach again. So they look out in the market and predict or assume that the market will not be able to get to this level again. And so they push in their stop loss there. And sometimes their stop loss can be so very massive in such a way that they do not want the market to ever get to that place again. And the irony of that is that if the market now move against them and the stop loss is hit, they have a very big loss in the market. But for us, Candlestick teaches us in such a way that we can literally look into the market and say, when market begins from this area, the chances of the market returning to even this area is very slim. So this course will teach you how to have a very, what we call a very small, we don't even want to use the word minute, but let's use the word small stop loss in the market. And this is one of the things that can help in giving you the advantage of having a very high risk to reward ratio. Now, if for instance somebody is risking 50 pips in the market, we might be risking 7 to 10 pips in the market. You can see the ratio, you can see the difference. So Candlestick teaches you to understand how the market through the candle might not be able to move towards a particular direction or go beyond a particular direction again. And if at all it moves, you're just making a small loss. This course is not what we call a holy grail, as it were, where you're not going to have losses. But the amazing part is every win you make with this course is going to give you an edge that even if you're having back-to-back losses, you know that all those losses are so small that will not be able to match up with the wins that you have. So this is one of the things you are going to be learning in this course. There are other points that we are going to be teaching you in this course that are very, very valuable in helping you to understand and to predict candlesticks. We are going to be talking about trend. Trend is something that every trader should know about because they tell you trend is your friend. We'll be talking about trend. We're also going to be talking about, sometimes many people don't pay attention to the momentum in the market. We tell you about momentum. Okay, there are different technical languages that people use in describing some of these things. We are also going to be talking to you about very powerful points, levels. We'll be talking about levels. Okay, so all these are packaged in this course. It is something that the moment you pay attention to this course very well, you have to open your mind to learn it and not just be biased. Just open your mind. And I'm very sure with our teaching strategy, you'll be able to follow us step by step. what it is called precept upon precept, line by line. We will gradually, before you realize, your trading skill has been improved. Your successful skill in trading has been improved. And let me tell you something about this course. This course can equip you in such a way that any financial market that uses candlestick can be traded. This course can help you to trade forex. This course can help you to trade futures. This course can help you to trade options. In this course, you can learn how to trade crypto. This course can teach you how to trade metals, commodities, every single financial instrument that uses candlestick. This course can equip you to trade it. Now, one of the things I want to tell you is that my background in trading came from what is called binary option. That's where we are able to predict the next candles and all the next candles. And that's why we brought this same thing into trading this forex market and other. So this course will give you all of those informations. Then you're also going to be learning about psychology. Okay, psychology. We're going to be teaching you discipline. We're going to be teaching you we're giving you some very important information on how to manage the market, your emotions. They are very, very important. Trading is not just about the techniques, it's not just about learning the strategies. No, there is a psychological part of trading that after you have learned all of those things, you need to get yourself into this and make your trading a better one. So there are many more things that we are going to be showing you in this course. Many, many more. At the end of this course, I want to give you a kind of a promise, a guaranteed promise that you will become a candlestick master. I'm telling you, a candlestick master, because this course, it is what is called candlestick mastery course. Mastery over every financial institution. Good for retail traders, good for small traders, and all of that. Good for institutional traders. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to an amazing course that probably you have been looking for and you don't even know what you've been looking for. I want to introduce you to something that after you have tried so many courses, which I know many of you have tried, but you will be glad that you have come to a point where your search is over. Your quest for how to make it in trading is over. So welcome to Candlestick Mastery course. And in this course, you will be glad that you subscribe to this course. And from time to time, I want to add this thing to you because every month, every week, we are going to be sending out informations in our group. We are going to be sending you what is called weekly analysis, because one of the things I love to do, which I am going to continue to do as a student in this course, which you are going to find yourself enjoying every month, is the fact that we will be giving you analysis on different pairs every single week. Analysis that can guarantee you between 1 to 20 to 1 to 50 weekly. We are going to give you to you on different currencies, different pairs, and all of that. We'll be posting that every week. As a student, as a VIP member, you have access to this. This is and more will be coming. We are going to be giving you more updates. We are going to improving, and we are going to be doing what is called live sections. We're also going to be bringing to you some people that will be able to teach you so many things that can change your psychology, your mental way of reasoning that can improve your trading. So it's a complete package, We also intend to make sure that in our VIP classes, we introduce you to how to manage your funds, how to manage your profit. You have made money. What should you do with the money? How do you make your money to multiply? We also have all of that package in this same course. It is a complete package that will not just give you an information, but promises to give you a transformation, especially in your finances. We'll be bringing in many people week after week, month after week, month after month, that will be able to help you to see how you can make progress. In summary, it is not an information, it is a transformation. So get ready and buckle up yourself, fasten your seatbelt, and let's just go on a ride. Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Henry Babs. God bless you and see you in the other class.